Hi everyone, Coach Christina here, your Catholic Term Healthy Mama Coach or Term Healthy Lifestyle Coach, and welcome back. I know I haven't been on for a few weeks with the live cooking because I was out sick for a few weeks, so I apologize. And with the holidays, but I'm back and I discovered this recipe. It was on the Stubborn Loser menu, and I discovered it, and I'm super excited because I enjoyed it for the first time yesterday. It's a great quick recipe. I love to make mine in the oven, but you can make it in the microwave for like 2 minutes. It's called Sherry's Chocolate Cake. She also has a strawberry kind, a lemon, I forget what, but those are the ones that come to mind for me. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to make the one that's going in the oven to just show you how quick this can be. Your oil starts to spray. I'm just spraying my ceramic mug that I'm putting it in so it doesn't stick, because I made that mistake yesterday that I didn't do that. So I linked this in my post earlier today, but later I'll go and link it again so you can find this recipe. But it calls for a tablespoon of oat fiber, which I gotta figure out, there it is. This is super quick and easy. Just love it. If you're watching live, make sure you let me know where you're from and what's your favorite snack to have, or how do you deal with when you have cravings of chocolate. I'm always looking for on-plan ideas. So it's a tablespoon of oat fiber. So if you're watching the replay, hashtag chocolate cake. A tablespoon of coconut flour. This uses everyday ingredients, you guys. I think that Glucose and Super Sweet are the only two, but you can sub that out with an on-plan sweetener. And Glucose, you can always use the Axum gum. Okay, and it calls for half a teaspoon of the Glucose. That's the one that's not in my little fancy things. And then it calls for 2 teaspoons of Super Sweet, which I am starting to get low. So I need to place another order here soon. Okay. 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. I use the Ghirardelli's unsweetened cocoa powder. That's my favorite. Half a teaspoon of baking powder. Dash of mineral salt, which a dash is 1/8 of a teaspoon. Some thing I ordered after Christmas was I ordered these measuring spoons that are, because Gigi, my daughter, got me the stainless steel, so I wanted everything to match. And so I now have what they call smidgen, but we call a dunk. I now have a dunk that's stainless steel. So a dash, an eighth of a teaspoon of salt, mineral salt. And then 1 tablespoon of water. Got to pull out my egg whites. Half of a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And 1/3 of a cup of egg whites. My oven just beeped to let me know that it's good. I preheated it to 350. 1/3 of a cup egg whites. I just poured a little too much. And I'm just gonna mix that together. This is an oven safe mug, so that's why I'm able to use it. But you could totally put this in a mug and put it in the microwave for 1.5 minutes. I'm gonna put this in the oven at 350. So it's going in the oven at 350 for 12 minutes. While that's cooking, I am going to go ahead and mix up my bulk mix for this recipe since I really, really enjoy it. So I have a container I'm going to be using. It's one of these that flattens down because I need to store it in the refrigerator or freezer. But it makes 9 servings. So I'm just mixing the dry ingredients. This is like a pro tip for prepping. It's like if you know that you enjoy a start-in recipe, you can do a bulk mix of the dry ingredients and already have them together. So it says oat fibers, 1/2 cup. And then 1/2 cup 1 cup of cocoa powder. But first I'm going to do this super sweet, I think. So it's half a cup of super sweet blend. Might take the rest of my super sweet. Luckily, I still have gentle and stevia, but I'm definitely going to need place of butter. 1 cup of cocoa powder. Need a bigger bowl. Okay, and then it is half a teaspoon of mineral salt, which said half a teaspoon mineral salt. And 4 teaspoons of baking powder. Mix this up. Four teaspoons baking powder. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 4 teaspoons of glucose. So this is going to make 9 servings, I think is what I read. Yeah, 9 servings. So I can have 9 mini cakes, whether I want them for a snack or breakfast or dessert. This is a great evening dessert that you can have without doing too much. Now I'm just going to mix that dry mix together and go store it in the refrigerator. Oops, I make a mess. Do it carefully. Probably should have chosen a bigger bowl. Or I could have put it in the blender, and I didn't think about doing that. That probably would have been a good idea. So even when I pull it out later, I'm probably gonna, mix it up just a little bit. But this makes 9 servings. So when I go to make a cake, I'm gonna use 1/3 of a cup of chocolate cake master mix. And then 1/3 of a cup of egg whites, tablespoon of water, and half a teaspoon of vanilla. So now that's one prep thing that is just already done. But next time I think I'll use the blender to mix it up or something, because it got all over me. So anyway, I've got 5 more minutes till my dessert, but it was just that simple, and I usually just pop it right out of my mug onto a plate, and then you can use the fat-free Ready Whip if you want, or like a dollop of Greek yogurt or something like that. That will totally work, and I hope that you enjoy this recipe. Let me know if you've tried it. Let me know if you're going to try it. And hashtag chocolate cake if you're watching replay. I don't know who's here, but hi, whoever you are. Let us know where you're from, where you're watching from. But that's about all I have for today. Just a reminder that I have a 6-week group coming up starting on Monday, January 8th. It's $45 for 6 weeks. We're just going back to basics and focusing on the Trim Healthy plan. I'm going to be using the plan book as the guide for teaching for my content. And we're going to have weekly Q&A. We're going to have weekly live cooking with me. Specifically in that 6-week group each week, and there will be pre-recorded videos as well as accountability posts every day and a lot of other things. So I will put that link in the comments below so you can sign up if you're interested. And if you watch this on replay, hashtag chocolate cake, and I hope you have a great rest of your, is it Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Sorry, I'm a little off kilter with the holiday being on Monday. So have a great day. Bye.